Okay, I think we actually made it here. Is everybody seeing this? Yeah, all right, sounds good. I'm going to just share the link here in the chat just for people to check out if they want to come up. Buddy, if you're around. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what the technical difficulties was. For some reason, I couldn't log in because of my password, which I know, but it's pretty strange. Hey, Talka, buddy. We're gonna get that going soon, buddy. Talka, because I just got finding time is hard. Hey, David, how are you? Hey, Tracy, how are you? Thanks, guys, for being patient with this. So yeah, we're just gonna chat for a little while tonight. See who wants to come up and talk. Next week, I'm actually going to be bringing on a special guest. It's kind of a first time we're doing it here. But Graham from Magnets Away, guy from across the pond, he's going to come join us. Yeah, I just want to talk to him. He just went on a crazy trip all around Europe. He got to stop at the Magnetar headquarters. So I thought that was pretty cool. So a lot of stuff I'd like to pick his brain about. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, today was pretty interesting. My son and I went off to a space, Talca, went off to a spot in Fairhaven, kind of near a town called New Bedford, which my mom, grandmother, and whatever, we spent a lot of time growing up there. Didn't hit much today, really, at all. There was an event that happened, something I'd never, ever seen before. Yeah, definitely. Talka. If you all haven't, check out his channel. It points that way, right? Yeah. Check out Talka's channel. At some point here soon, I am going to arrange an interview very similar to what I'm going to do with Graham next week. But with Talka, we kind of need a translator, and my fiance being Colombian, she speaks Spanish. So we're going to kind of do a pre-recorded thing and see how that works out. What's going on, Josh? How are you, buddy? Yeah, I was just talking about a silly event. What we were talking about earlier in the chat, Josh, I haven't said yet, and I'm kind of not going to say publicly yet, but it was definitely a crazy issue. Graham, I'm not talking about you. You were the only other person that I talked to about that too. So let's keep that weird event from today under wraps for now. I'm just adding you as a mod, Graham. But anyways, just put into the chat if anybody wants to come up, join. Yeah. So anyways, today's event was kind of really, yeah, that I have a whole boatload of questions too, Josh. All I can tell you is that it didn't hit anything. There was no obstruction. I'm starting to lean towards friction. I don't know if maybe whatever. I guess we'll chat about it. I'm not someone to keep crazy secrets. Won't name the company yet until we talk to them. But I did have a magnet literally explode today. Again, I'm not going to say what company it was yet. Talking to them to see what exactly happened. But my son literally went to go toss it out like that, and boom. Actually, if you guys hang out a quick second, I'll go grab a piece and show you it. So give me a quick second. Come in, buddy. Come on. All right, we're coming. We're coming. So I don't even know what the questions are, but or how this even happened. But here it is. It literally exploded. I mean, I have the piece that kind of went in the center or whatever. The screw or whatever. It did not pop off because of that. The Loctite was still on there. The top was still cranked on. No, you won't, Brian. You won't see it. It is horrendous because it wasn't a cheap magnet, Tracy. But I'm pretty sure this company is going to make good on it. We'll find out. But yeah, it was scary, and the sound it made, it sounded like you were shooting like those guns in Star Wars. It was kind of like a pew pew sound as it burst. And when it did burst, I had just turned away. Thank you, Tolga. Josh, I did kind of. So I was looking at my son. I was right here, focused on him, just whatever, right as he was about to toss it. And then I turned, and literally just as I turned and like looked at what was on my magnet, boom, I heard that sound. And part of it landed right in the water in front of me. So I did get that part of it on video, but I didn't get I didn't actually see the explosion. Just got a really weird sound, which I hate to admit it. It kind of amplified the sound up a little bit and just kind of added a little extra to it to give it some oomph. But it was a crazy sound. Very echoey. It sounded like it blew up in an echo chamber. He's okay. Yeah. Luckily that no one got hurt, and he had thrown it towards the water, Tracy. So it kind of blew off to the sides. Hey, Wayne, how are you, buddy? Thanks for coming in. We're just talking about my day today where I had an exploded magnet. And we're trying to figure out trying to figure out why it exploded. My only guess is friction. Buddy, what's going on? So we got 12 guys coming in here. We got 12 people in here right now. I appreciate it. Yeah, so if you're just popping in here, this is all that's left, Wayne, of one of my magnets. Literally split in piece, shattered. You can even see that's like, here's the center of it. Strange. Boom. Yeah, that was a strange one. So I'd say now I got to replace it. Hey, John Squirrel, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming in. Luckily, I still got my Titan. I'm definitely going to make everybody aware. Tracy, I think, like I said, the whole friction thing, I don't think it's the magnet company's fault. I mean, obviously it's a magnet. But I learned a lot today after looking up a ton of different articles. It did not have a cover, Josh. That probably would have contained it, but it still would have shattered. It just probably would have fallen apart inside there. Yeah, son of a bitch. Screw you, buddy. Sabotaging. Good time. But then we were out there too, and we were trying to be cool about everything. We went to this one spot that was kind of by the bridge, and as we walked out to another part, this was this old resort and marina, and it looked like, yeah, say a bad word. I didn't say that bad of a word, man. Come on, give me a break. We had somebody give us some lip. Hey, T, how are you? Yeah, somebody give us some lip. You know, I try to be kind and cordial to people, like we were talking about last week, especially when we're doing this stuff with the Chatham Fish Pier and how I pre-called them. I didn't realize I was going to need to do this one because literally where we parked was a public lot, and where we were was public because it was under the bridge. But everything was under construction. Even some of the construction workers were talking to us. So I thought that we were cool to go on the docks, and we literally got screamed at. Yeah, they were like, see all that oil in that wood. You guys in that water, not oil in the wood, oil in the water, dummy. They were like, I wouldn't eat anything out of that. I'm like, first of all, we're not regular fishing here. We're throwing magnets and we're hoping to clean stuff up here, but cool. We'll go back to the Cape if you don't want us to clean up your town. That's fine. Yeah, Travis, did you see that? I don't know. I didn't see it talking about it. Responding to it. About my explosion today. Yeah. Squirrel. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, dude. I mean, I don't even know how it happens. But once I replace it, I'll also be replacing it with a cover. Ask my permission to metal detector a place that's not open. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, you know what, Tracy, is it really wasn't super, super bad. We did find some cool stuff. We did catch it on partly on video, Wayne. I had just turned away as he was about to throw it. And I was looking at whatever was on my magnet. And again, strangest sound in the world. It sounded like God, maybe it's not the right inference here, but it sounded like an implosion, not an explosion, because it had a very metallic sound to it. Almost sounded like a deep undersea echo chamber implosion. Very strange. Oh, underground metal detecting. What is going on, Cody? I appreciate you coming in, dude. I'm going to make sure you're wrenched up here. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about Cody here and what Cody and I and a bunch of other people are doing to help each other out. I know some people are just kind of not into this, and whatever, you do you, we'll do us. But we kind of all share a lot of helping each other get up our view time. You know, on top of doing these lives and stuff like that, where a bunch of people will come in, we'll trade watching each other's playlists. If you guys got any interest in that, Cody, if anybody expresses interest, feel free to share any of the links to any of the stuff. But alien base nearby and the magnet was disruptive. It could be, you know, dude. It was New Bedford. I don't know what the heck goes on in New Bedford. It could have been. But anyways, back to the Cody thing, and underground metal detecting. Basically, there's this little group, and there's a bunch of guys in there that we trade each other view time. If you happen to have an extra iPad laying around, an extra laptop or whatever, and you're not using it, go to a buddy's page, jump on one of their playlists, hit play all, walk away, you know. Found an 18K ring on today's video upload. Still buzzing about it. Did that go live today, Cody? 18-carat ring. I didn't think those were around here much anymore. You can't get 18 carat in the US, right? I think it's either 14 or 24 carat. Yeah, I'd be happy to run some of your stuff, Wayne. It's just helping a lot of us get up to the view time that we need to, just to hit some milestones. I don't know. It's helping out a little bit. Yeah. I haven't found any rings. I really got to get out with my detector. Hey, Steven, how are you, buddy? Hey, Steven, just to let you know, don't know if you saw the post earlier. I think you're on Facebook with me. But anyways, I went out and sent out your stickers, which oddly, shipping them to you in Yarmouth from Yarmouth, it's going to be odd. It's probably going to bounce off Cape before it comes back to you. I don't know why it happens that way, but anyway, some stickers went out to you today. And I talked to Jen from Rusty Magnets, the girl who's doing our awesome merch hats. She has also sent them out. So hopefully maybe they show up at around the same time. But everything has gone out from last week's giveaway except for the painting, which we scanned and we're making copies of. So, yeah, if the Patriots are... Yeah, here you go, guys. That's what we're talking about with what Cody's doing, losing watch hours every day. Dude, I'm telling you, buddy, I know we're all trying to do it organic, but this isn't really an inorganic way, because we're all sharing the time. You know what I mean? We are actually watching it. There's no cheating. It's not like you're going and buying bots or you're buying users or whatever. It's literally a trade, you know, other YouTubers partnering up with other YouTubers, trying to get us all to the same milestones and just give each other some success. But gotta get back to your channel, Underground Metal Detecting. Yeah, it's a pretty good one, Cody. I'll definitely check that out after. Hey, Charlie, how are you? I didn't notice that you had snuck in here. Yeah. Steven, I don't know. I was talking about this earlier, buddy. Me and my son went off Cape. We were up in Fairhaven, New Bedford. There's a bridge that kind of goes between them. Really have to force myself to do more content, go live more often. No. Oh, good Lord, Tracy. Sorry for that, but I have multiple different accounts with different email addresses. I'll even just log out of YouTube completely and watch videos, just to give them extra. But yeah, Steven, anyways, we were in New Bedford today and we had a magnet explosion. It's going to be in a video, not tomorrow, but probably actually might even not even be next Friday. I've been doing really good about keeping some content, staying ahead of the game. So I think I'm like 2 or 3 weeks out. But yeah, I'm going to post this guy again in case anybody's around and feels like coming up to chit chat here. We get 8 o'clock. We got about another hour before Shane takes over. So I'm the same way, Tracy. And honestly, that's what got me into the trouble tonight. I'm usually good with passwords, but it's almost like I turned 50 in February and my brain went, my eyes went. I have no idea, Steven. I'm thinking that that sounds awesome, Wayne. That's cool. No idea, Steven. I was looking it up. I Googled it earlier. I think there's a possibility that something was super loose, and it might have been friction based, because if there's friction and a magnet heats up too fast, it'll do that. It'll explode. You're all done, Tracy. Just forget about it. Don't even bother writing stuff down. Create no new accounts. 60 is not bad. Come on. I feel I'm 50 and, you know, minus some memory lapses. I'm doing all right. But yeah, so what's going on, guys? Tracy, I'm only 52, but I do have the brain of a 124-year-old. Bad on names and passwords. Yeah, I mean, literally, I know, working in tech, doing the job that I do and stuff like that, I know I should not store passwords on anything that somebody can get themselves into, but every single password is in that phone. If I change it, I go right into my little password list and change it. As long as nothing south of your neck goes. Yeah. My hands are all right. Yeah, and I'm thinking that once spring comes back, I want to start running again. My eyes went right around 40 and has been a steady decline. Remembering everything in this joke. Charlie, yeah, Nick, good one, dude. I think you actually did that last week, called me Nick or something. But that happened to me, Charlie. I don't wear them often, and I should, especially when I'm this close to the screen and trying to read stuff. But my eyes have been steadily declining too. I'm not telling Buddy anything. Buddy tries to blow me up with magnets. I mean, the guy just sabotages me all over the place. Why do I even hang out with that guy? Just joking. Really want some bionic robot eyes with internet access and everything. That's coming. That day is coming, buddy. With some of that stuff that they got, the VR stuff. I don't know if you watch any of those videos with some of these people that get like really, really, really into the game that they're doing, and they like run into walls or something, or end up punching out somebody that's sitting right next to them. Those are dangerous. Really dangerous. Not in your lifetime. No. You know what, Tracy? My mom she turned 70 this year. And it took forever to get, I will soon, T. I just want to check in with the company and just see what their thoughts are. But Tracy, yeah, my mom, she had a flip phone up until a couple of years ago, and she liked it. She was fine with it. But with all of us, I mean, I'm the oldest of all my brothers, but I've got 3 younger brothers. So with those 3 younger brothers comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids. So, yeah, we wanted her to have a phone so we could send her pictures. Just have a phone without a flip on it. But to be perfectly honest with you, right before I did my first iPhone, I had one of those cool phones. It wasn't a flip, it was a slide. Slide, so that way the keypad came right out and you could double tap it, even though I would fat finger that too. Yeah. Yeah, T. I mean, maybe I'll give you a message off this. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to crap on anybody. Hey, Carolina, we're in the backyard. What are you doing, lady? Always coming in on these chats and you just chat from behind the keyboard. We live in the same house, woman. 88. Can't use his home phone now. You know what, Tracy? I deal with a lot of older folks, especially being here on Cape Cod. This is kind of like a retirement community year round. A lot of the customers are going to their houses. They're old, and some of them, I hate to say it, 2 brothers just gave Easton a Kratos Titan 2.0. It's a huge Kraken. We call it the Kraken. That's a good one. But yeah, I don't see, look, I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. It's gone. No idea. So bad. Appreciate that, Cody. You've been awesome, man. It's been super cool being part of that little group and trying to build our channel up and hit those marks. I know you're getting super, super close to it. My son loved this slide. The slide phone was fantastic, T. I'm telling you. Well, yeah, I wouldn't bash him anyways, Charlie. You know, like I said, I'm just trying to reach out just to double check, and I don't try to talk junk. You know. Oh, that must be Cody on another channel there. Looks like that sometimes disease is sitting. Yeah, absolutely, Travis. You'll be there soon. You're gonna come outside too. Might want to bring a chair. We've had to relocate to the outside here. Had one of my kids move back in, and he's down in the basement. So we're gonna have to figure out a new live spot. But for now, as long as the sun's out, why not be out here, right? Y'all can hear me pretty good, even still being outside, right? All right, give me that thumbs up when you're ready there, buddy. You're a jerk.
I already know I'm a jerk, Nate.
Yeah. What's going on, dude? How are you?
And you know, you called me a son of a bee. I didn't even know you knew my mom.
No. Let's see.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going good, man. It's, Josh is bouncing. Appreciate you coming by, Josh. It's awesome. Oh, we even got another one. We got Wayne who's going to pop in here. Let me just
Nice.
get the okay from Wayne that he wants to come up.
I beat him to the gate.
Yeah, you beat him, but that's all good. There we go. There he is. What's up, Wayne?
Hey, Wayne.
Yep, Wayne's got some audio issues. Maybe.
Yeah. How's it going, gentlemen?
There we go. Perfect. It's going great. Just anyone online being a business owner is tough. Yeah, I get it, Charlie. You know, I try not to crap on anybody, especially local people, and that's where I try to
Hey,
do
Tracy.
most of my business anyway.
Hey, Miss Charlie.
So what's going new, buddy? Did your son win today at the game, or was it just practice?
Yes, they did. Actually, you know, I've told people this before. My son has sensory issues. You know, he has special ed, different things, and for a while, baseball was a struggle for him. You know, and I couldn't be more proud of him. Today, the coach said to me before the game that he's the has the top hitting stats on the team, so they put him second in the lineup. And you know, he's come so far. I'm really proud of the kid. You know,
That's awesome. Baseball is a fun sport. I mean, it's hard to watch because it just takes very, very slow, but it's fun to play.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not somebody who's ever gonna sit down and watch an MLB game. Even the Sox, I'm not into it, but I love watching the kids, my son play. What I love over the past several years, watching how they all grow and develop in the game. It's fun to watch it.
Right. What's new with you, Wayno?
Oh, not much. Just been working a lot. I'm sure you know that story.
Yeah, absolutely. Although today I took off because my mom's away and I had some stuff to do today that she usually covers for me. So that was why I was able to get out when I don't usually get out on Thursdays.
Nice. I had a. Oops, sorry.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say. I normally been working late. I left work about a half hour early today.
Good. I was just gonna say I had a premiere earlier tonight, but I was at my son's baseball game and I missed half of it myself. I missed the first half of it. I missed all the animals at the animal park, and I wanted to watch that again, even though I just did all the editing yesterday or whatever.
Missed the good parts. Yeah, I did that on my.
Hey, Willie.
God, what was it? It was my recent premiere too. I was probably almost 20 minutes late because I was shopping. I totally forgot about it. I think YouTube has a horrible has a horrible notification system.
It's tough. You know, every time there's someone that like I watch all the time and friendly with, I hit all notifications and I still don't get them until sometimes during or, you know, right at the moment.
Right.
I've got notifications after the presentations.
So same with me. Like
almost we're after. Yeah.
Like almost 2 days
It's
later.
weird.
I think it happened a couple of days ago. Like I got a notification for one of 508's videos, and it was 2 days after he had published it.
Yeah.
Like that's not very helpful.
Yeah. Actually, I gotta get some more footage up. You know.
Right.
That worked.
Wayne, can you remind me again? Sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Wayne. Could you remind me again? You were saying the name of a editing program that you use on a lot of your videos. That's really awesome. I couldn't remember what it was called.
I use several programs actually. But for just the video editing itself, I use Power Director. I'll use Flip a Clip. I'll use Comica. I've even got one that's just called Video Producer. What was it? It was. I just downloaded this one. I've been playing with it. Video Maker.
Video Maker. I'm gonna write that down.
I'm gonna have to do some research. A lot of these video editing programs that you find in the Play Store or whatever. I have an Android. They're really bad, and they want access to every single thing in your phone and all the stuff. If you look at the fine print before you download it and everything, it's like I don't know which ones to trust.
Yeah, I like Video Maker. That it was like they're running a special. It was like $14 for a lifetime subscription, so I got that one. Power Director is 30 some odd bucks a year.
Yeah,
it works
and
well.
that's great. I love Power Director.
$14 for a lifetime subscription. I'm not paying $14 for 2 weeks of video editing.
You're a buddies on borrowed time.
Yeah.
Doctor said I'm sick.
I just did that with StreamYard though. I had just for the heck of it for the 500 sub thing last week. I decided to just pay for 1 month, and as soon as I canceled it, a message came back and it was like, "Hey, we don't really want to see you go anywhere. We'll give you the same package, except they added their logo up there, and it was only $10 a month. So it went from 25 to $10 just to keep me."
Yeah. Satellite radio does that with us all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I just re-upped mine for 3 years. It was like $90 for 3 years.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They do that like every year, because we get a year subscription, and every year they're like, "Oh, after this date, it's going to go up," and then my wife will call and cancel, and then like a week after she cancels, they'll get back with her, and it'll end up being like $3 a month or whatever they're charging.
Graham saying a good free editor is DaVinci Resolve. I'll check into that too. I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, I
find it all very stressful. I had kind of bad audio on most of the video from the premiere I posted today, so I cut it out and I added just the kind of cheesy free music from the YouTube studio and everything. But I do it on a Chromebook that was like obviously made in the 1800s, and it's so slow and it's so laborious. If I adjust like the music a little bit, it takes like 2 minutes to like get back and start again. Oh my gosh, it's such a pain in the neck.
Oh yeah. No, I can relate, because for me to do a 30 seconds worth of animation, it takes like a half hour,
Oh God.
Yeah. What computer are you using? Because it's the same thing with me. My processing on this thing is horrible. Like I can run stuff, but if I try to process a video, it's going to take forever.
Yeah, and it really depends on what I'm using. Like I've got a Lenovo, I've got a Chromebook, I've got a Surface, got some Androids. I've got several devices.
Right.
Most of my videos lately, I've been working on either the Chromebook or my Pixel. But I just decided just a couple days ago I'm going to get myself a new tablet. I'm shopping. I don't know what I'm getting yet, but I'll figure it out soon enough.
I'm thinking that might be it too, Wayne, because I just need something that has the processing power, and I don't know if a laptop is exactly what I need, because I've already got one, so I don't need another laptop. So maybe some sort of tablet. That's
I used to have. And I used to have an Acer tablet, a 10-inch tablet that worked really well.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know what to get. I just started doing my research. I like having a tablet in touchscreen, because some of the stuff I'm doing, like if you go into Flip a Clip, having that touchscreen is just so nice. You can use your stylus, you can outline pictures, you can add stuff to it. It's the touchscreen just makes it,
There you go, buddy. You got to learn how to use the tablet, buddy.
There's a number of things I would like to do. I don't think I can afford a GoPro, but I'd like to at least get maybe one of those like $80, whatever the brand they are, action cameras. I'd like to spend a little bit more time figuring out these editing programs and just try to do a little bit better of a job on my content, because I'm going to be the first one to cop this. Sometimes my channel stinks. I'm just not good at a lot of the things I do, but I have a lot of fun and I give a lot of love and I do my best,
Yeah, well,
Absolutely.
The fun is what makes it important. I wouldn't do anything that I do if I wasn't having fun.
Yeah,
100%.
I have a Surface 8 Pro that I've had a couple years now. I haven't used it much, but I was using that when I was working a lot in Unity. Because I was playing for a little bit. I was playing in Unity, doing some like animated graphic type stuff. But now
I can leave her out, right?
Yes, Maria. But yeah, like now my wife was talking to me.
Hi, Maria.
But yeah, like so I was using that, but I think I sent you some videos like from Christmas, like a few years back, of some of the early like stop frame animation stuff I was doing. Was that you I sent it to, Nate?
No, you sent me the black and white one, which came out cool.
Okay.
The fully like the graphic novel style.
Okay.
Yeah. But Graham, what did you say you used to use Final Cut on your iPad Pro? And some of the stuff that he's doing too. I don't know if you've all have checked out Magnets Away channel. He does a lot of cool stuff with the way his intro is. He kind of like, I don't know, you'd have to see it. I like his editing style too. I think if someone that spends a little bit of time editing stuff, it looks a little bit better at the beginning, at least, you know?
Yeah.
It's stressful, it's work, but I got to learn to do it because once you get it done, I mean, it makes you feel good to do something well, you know, to do something that's just a little nicer.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if I've been to
a lot of my stuff, you know.
I'm not sure if it's away yet. I think I have subscribed, but I'm not sure, so I'll check it out after this.
Yeah, I'll check it out too. I'm taking a few weeks off. I'm gonna be going to hold on one second.
Yep, no worries. I'm actually gonna move this table so I can get it to some
Hey
light
Nate,
here.
so you're gonna stay until 9 o'clock when Shane comes on?
I think so. I mean, as long as
I usually like to call it a night earlier than this, as far as like the phone and all stuff like this. But tonight I'm charged up. I've been going all day. I think I'll probably hang out towards the end. Do you mind if I share this to my audience as well?
No, absolutely, man. Go ahead. Get the view out.
I can figure this out. I figured it out once, and I did so good. It was amazing.
I'm gonna show you my guy.
Okay.
My buddy here. Here we go. This is my friend Master. He's my Great Pyrenees, 13-year-old Great Pyrenees. He's a big man.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he can't quite.
I actually can't see him because I'm trying to type in my description.
All right, buddy. You
I messed it up.
You what?
What?
What happened?
Who? I don't know.
Master, you got to get out of her way. She's trying to put a chair there, dude. She's trying to put a chair there. You can't sit in it. Thanks, Graham.
Hey, I think I did this, and I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna put a title on it because I got it like that.
Tracy, he's 13, which is definitely odd for an animal his size. You know, big animals don't usually last long. So,
hello.
Hi, Carolina. How you doing?
Good, and you? How are you?
I'm fabulous. Good to see you.
Oh, did Nate told you what happened today?
The magnet explosion. I got to learn how to booby trap magnets better because he's completely unharmed. I did not expect that.
That's so scary.
Oh, Tracy said she subbed you. Tracy.
No.
You don't know how long I've been trying to convince her to get back at that. So maybe getting some new subs from this community and stuff like that. Maybe we'll light a fire.
Well, Carlito, I don't know if I knew that you had a channel with content and you wanted subscribers, so I'm not sure if I have you yet, but I absolutely will get you after this.
There you go. She said that when she hit 1,500, she was going to start doing videos again, and she hit 15 about how long ago?
I don't remember.
She's been at 1,500 for a while now. What's going on, Shu? How are you? Yeah, she's at 1,500.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
Wait, Carolina, is that 1,500 subscribers on YouTube?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You have a big channel.
She's got a very large channel. If you go look at it, there's a lot of content on there.
Yeah, it's not that many. I have
I have just barely over 1,000, but now I'm trying to think, you know what? I have over 1,000. I got to figure out how to get companies to give me free stuff that I can play with out in the woods.
Yeah, there you go.
When I do my videos. Daniel Berry, what's going on, brother? BC Jason. Anyone who has come into my channel, this is actually Cape Cod Magnet Fishing Cruise Live. This is Nate with his beautiful fiance Carolina, and I have streamed this to my audience. So if you're my channel, hello.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, and that's cool. That's kind of one of the features I really wanted on here, buddy, because it helps not only everybody get the view hours, but you know, some of your viewers might not know about this channel. Some of my viewers may not know about your channel, and it kind of helps everybody out. You know, even the bug files is in here.
I might have to do the same thing. I might have to sign up for a month, spend the $20, whatever, and then immediately cancel it and see if they say, hey, by the way, did we say 20? Let's make it 10, pal.
Yeah, because if you notice up in the top, they told me they would take away my logo, which they didn't, but they just added their StreamYard, the word right up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing they did that changed from $25 to $10.
Yeah.
This guy Graham said hi.
Hi.
Yeah, T.
It's kind of dark in here.
It's very dark in here. I'm gonna have to figure out a light outside or something. But no, T. When we hit that 500, that was super, super, super difficult to get to and stay there. I would wake up some mornings and have 506 people. Next day, we'd get back down to 495.
Oh yeah. I hit 1,000. I'm not even exaggerating. I hit 1,000, I think, at least 8 times because I kept going over 1,000, then dropping back. Right now, it seems like I'm staying steady at about 1,040. Not too worried about that number, but like I said, I have to do more work on my channel because, to be honest, I am kind of lazy. I am kind of scatterbrained and all over the place, and I have to buckle down a little bit and get those watch hours in. It's like even like family members and friends, they are just not going to watch my videos to give me hours. They're not going to do it. I have to do it by doing content, good content that people want to watch. At least that's my goal. So
that's a good goal too. But I mean, I'm telling you, I'll get you a link to that thing that Cody was doing, dude. It's helped me out a ton. I mean, it's not getting me a ton, like I might have on average 10 hours of view a day, but being part of that community, I might have 18 instead. You know what I mean? So it's like 8 extra hours. Oh, there's Taka. You can
Taka. Hola, amigo.
You can. This has been difficult for me to tell him. So now that you're here, you can tell him.
Oh boy.
I want to do the interview soon. It's been really hard trying to figuring out a time to get with you, Taka. So I got your email, and I will really, really, really work on it hard to get it done soon.
Él quiere hacer la entrevista. Tiene muchas ganas de hacer la entrevista, quiere hacerla, pero no ha tenido tiempo porque muchas cosas han pasado, pero que él recibió su correo y que él necesita sacar el tiempo para poderlo hacer, pero está muy interesado.
There, that too.
That's what I was going to say.
That's what she said. All right, we're not going to go that direction. Yeah, there he goes. What does he say? Yeah, we know. Hi, Robin. How are you? We're waiting. We're gonna get there, Talca. I just really, every time I think I'm getting ahead on something, something else comes, and then I got.
Hey, James.
Beardo, what's going on, man? We're at Beard Lights. Oh, Beard Light. There you go. Appreciate you popping in. Didn't realize there was.
It's so weird. Yeah, it's so weird. I had 160 plus without any content, and then Ken and I started making videos last summer when he retired, and took it up. Oh yeah, so we stalled all winter. Yeah, I'll be honest though, I really don't have too much to complain about because I'm getting close to those 3,000 watch hours. I have 1,000 subscribers, and I think I only have 250 videos total. That's not a bad ratio as far as how much content I have.
Okay, Taka says that he has a lot of things that he wants to share with us, that are a lot of things that happen down there in Chile, things that he found that he thinks is very cool. And I think it's very cool. I would really like to know the things that he found down there, especially because of the mountains and the history. It's just the other part of the continent.
Do a playlist. Someone says they need watch hours.
Yeah, Charlie, all my lives are on a playlist, and I have like almost 300 hours of content on that. Play away if you'd like.
Just on the live. Yeah, Talca, seriously, man, is there a time difference between here and Chile?
Oh, let me ask him. Taka, ¿qué hora es en Chile en este momento?
What did he say, in Arizona? He's in Arizona?
No, he says that somebody interviewed him from Arizona. But the interview was in Spanish.
Damn it, Jody.
Yeah. Hey, I don't like to wear shoes. I eat 17 meals a day, and I'm short, but I'm not a hobbit. John P.
Hey, sorry about that. I had a phone call I had to attend to.
All good. No worries. Appreciate it. You coming back, Antler Army?
Oh, right now it's 2040. That's 8:40.
It's all right. So it's the same time.
Yeah, it's about the same time.
It's about the same time. That's weird.
Only 20
40?
minutes.
Because it's
Yeah.
8:20.
Yeah, but it's just, you know.
What's going on, John? How are you?
Hey,
All
I'm
right,
here,
so
but I gotta wrangle my dog. Pardon me a moment.
No worries. Yeah, so we'll figure that
Hey,
one
John,
out, Talca.
Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm going to be taking a few weeks off. Next week I'll go out to Freedom Fest. The following week I'm going up north for a trip. I'm maybe going to put out a couple shorts throughout the week. Maybe drop a few mail call videos. I've got several mail call videos I got to do.
Awesome.
Sunday I'm doing a live stream for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I've had 1,000 subs for a little while. I've been just slow putting the giveaway celebration together.
Yeah, it's all good. It's your channel. Take your time,
Yeah. Well, working long hours kind of dictates when you have the time and energy to do stuff,
Right. Flooded river tonight. Just wanted to say hello. Good night, everybody. Flooded river. Where's that at? There's a lot of flooding going on. Hello, Nate's wife. John P. says.
Where?
Right up here.
Oh, hello.
No, let me quickly send a message to Talca through this though. Since he's ask him right now what night is a better night. We'll set this up right now.
For Taca?
Yeah, for Talca. Let's find out what is a good night for him so we can get that interview done.
Taca, ¿qué día es bueno para ti? ¿Qué día y qué hora?
Okay, now we wait for an answer. Yeah, I definitely want to get I definitely have to upgrade to something, Wayne. I was talking about the processing earlier. This thing that we're using right now is just a Mac Mini.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not robust at all. It's great for watching stuff and maybe doing a little bit of editing. But if I try to do the editing on the hard drive of this, it's horrible. I have to use I use a lot of external hard drives to work off of. So that way I'm not using all these resources.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of good devices. I kind of let the software that I'm familiar with dictate the devices I use because I know what software I'm familiar with. So if the device runs on the software that I'm familiar with, and when I read the reviews on it, if it gets a lot of people giving a lot of positive reviews on it, then I'll give it a try. I've only had a couple devices I haven't liked really. My Surface Pro 8 I've got mixed feelings about.
Right.
I loved it as a media streaming machine. I love the fact that it had touchscreen. But to do like some of the Microsoft stuff I do, having the small keyboard and everything was a little bit cumbersome.
Huh. Yeah, I'm pretty much stuck in doing Mac stuff, so it'll probably be some sort of iPad. What?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, this Saturday around
9 p.m. or a.m.?
p.m. It's 21 hours.
Saturday at 9 p.m. Are you good for that? Saturday at 9?
Yeah.
You have to be part of it. So
yeah. I think it would be cool because everybody can ask him questions about what magnets he uses and what things that he found down there.
What I'll even do is between now and Saturday is I'll even create a community post on YouTube and just see if we can't get some questions going for Talca. So that's what we're going to do. Talca will Saturday at 9 p.m.
Yes. Entonces,
actually, you know what? No. Wait a minute. I just remembered my mom flies back home that night.
Okay.
So that's out.
No. So no podemos el sábado. Él tiene que recoger a la mamá en el aeropuerto. ¿Qué otro día? What any other day?
Any other day is. Oh, you know what? Actually, though, I think. God, see, this is here it is. The old age coming back. Not old age, but my brain doesn't function correctly.
Yeah, we're a bunch of old people.
So the 12th would be Sunday, May 12th, right?
I think it's Sunday.
May 12th is Sunday, so as long as Saturday the 11th.
Mother's Day.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
El sábado está bien, sí, el sábado está bien. El sábado está bien. El sábado a las 9 de la noche.
Saturday. I don't even know what that one is. At 9. I was trying to invite. Oh yes, and it's Mother's Day too.
Yeah.
Taka. No, Sunday's Mother's Day. Saturday's not. We're talking about Saturday night. Yeah, we're talking about doing this Saturday night tea, but it's not going to be live. I did say Tracy, say you'll be watching. Tracy, we're gonna do it kind of. I'm gonna have to go in and do some editing because there's going to be a lot of back and forth with translation and stuff like that. So maybe I'll do it as a live, but I'll do it as a recorded live or something like that. Has anybody ever tried anything like that? A recorded live?
No, actually, I thought about doing that. I'm collaborating with someone right now, and that's what we were talking about doing was a recorded live.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I'm not sure what you guys mean by recorded live.
So StreamYard lets you, like, instead of like going into a studio and just boom, going live, you can record content and then release it later as if it was live.
So it's in the format of one of these panel live streams, but it's pre-recorded. Okay, I get you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like a premiere?
Yeah. It's really a good concept. One of the things that I wanted to do also is like do like a recorded live,
right,
where I'm like reviewing videos, whether it's, someone's channel or, whatever, just go through and say, oh, check out these channels. But, having the live chat is part of the appeal sometimes.
Yeah.
Let me answer to Taka because he's telling me to send him the link to connect. But
in his email, I will tell him I'll set it up and I'll send it to his email.
Sí, él le manda un correo electrónico. Taka le manda un correo electrónico con la información. Sí.
Yeah, T, I don't know. I'm just as confused as you are, and I'm the one who said it.
I'm going to cook my wife a lovely, delicious meal for Mother's Day. I can't wait, but I don't know what I'm going to make yet. I got to kind of gauge what she's going to be in the mood for.
I cook my wife delicious meals all the time, so
Me too. I'm the cook I'm the only one who cooks in my house, pretty much. I always have been the cook in the house, and I
know
make a lot of
waiting for me to say something.
Really nice things for
I'm not going to say nothing.
Well,
today I made my wifey. Today I made some chicken teriyaki strips, but then after I had broiled them, I made a special sauce. Well, a lot of the ingredients for like a General Gao sauce with the sweet chili sauce and all that, blah blah blah, hoisin sauce, and I made a little glaze on it, and I made some basmati rice, and for the baseball game, so she'd have a snack, I made a nice roll up of it for her, all nice and warm in tinfoil.
Yeah. When I ask my wife to cook dinner, she goes and buys Taco Bell.
Luke John.
There you go.
Luke John, it's 1:30 here in the UK. Just popping in to say hi to Buddy and to all of you. Thanks for coming in, Luke John. I appreciate it.
See, Buddy, let me tell you something, dude. Right there, that guy, Luke John. With all the stuff that you're talking about, like, and whatever, and when you start to feel down about your channel and all that, dude, that guy came here at 1:30 a.m. across the goddamn world to your channel. So quit
the what?
It.
The what world?
Yeah.
You're so profane tonight, Nate.
I'm on fire, man.
So speaking of delicious food, I go down to that Teesside where Luke John hangs out and does restaurant reviews. I get that toenail soup. Well, it's not supposed to be toenail soup. There was a toenail in my soup at Teesside, Luke John. No, I'm just kidding. I made that up.
That's gross, dude. Veggie pizza.
Anyway.
Yeah, he's a lover. Yeah. People pizza.
Yeah.
A toenail in your soup.
It's a kind of a private joke because he reviews these. He does a lot of food reviews as well as beer reviews and stuff like that. There in the UK, he goes to this place called Teesside. And I was joking with him in a chat that I went to Teesside, one of those places he goes to, and there was a toenail in my soup.
What's going on, Dirt Devil? How are you, buddy?
Yeah, it's like
Dirt Devil. What's going on, buddy? Dirt Devil's a local guy.
Yep. Hey, Dirt Devil.
Yeah, Dirt Devil's local in Mass, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's out near Worcester, and he said that he would like to get out our way, maybe do some metal tech and stuff, and I'm all about it.
Yep.
So,
absolutely. Yeah, Graham. See.
And Magnets Away is in Bulgaria at the moment.
Yeah, like I was talking earlier, Magnets Away. I've got him. I had to book him out in advance to get him on this thing, but he's going to come up on the panel next week, and
Awesome.
I'm going to pick his brain about this trip that he's been doing. So he's been going all over Europe. He even toured the Magnetar plant and stuff like that. So
Cool.
I'm gonna have to catch up on some of his trip and write a bunch of questions down, and I'm definitely interested to see what he's done out there, and especially in Bulgaria. He's been there a couple days.
Cool.
During all your military time, buddy, did you ever end up in Europe anywhere?
No, I didn't go to. Well, I didn't go to Europe in the Army, but I did go to Iceland for just about 3 weeks for some Arctic training, and we spent the entire 3 weeks in the field on our feet, basically. But we got to fly to like every piece of the island in big like Chinook helicopters and in Blackhawks and even in Hueys. And we were on the ground the whole time, and it wasn't easy or fun the whole time, but the place is amazingly beautiful, lava fields and just volcanic. I mean, I went to Hawaii too, and Iceland and Hawaii are probably the two most beautiful places I ever went as far as like the geology style, geography, like just the volcanoes and just, I don't know, I can't really describe it. It was amazing.
Yeah, there's a few places in the world I've always wanted to go to. I've always wanted to go down the Amazon River fishing. I always thought that would be a lot of fun. Wanted to see the outback of Australia. Hawaii is another good one I've never seen. So there's a lot of beautiful places in the world that I've never seen, and probably a lot I'll never see. So
yeah. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, you do come to a point when you realize, you know what, there's a lot of things I want to do in this life that I'm probably not going to get to do. And that's okay. Yeah. BMF, what's going on, buddy?
There he is.
I'm lucky. I've been to 32 U.S. states. I've been to 32 U.S. states, Canada, Hawaii, not Alaska, Hawaii. I spent that time in Iceland, and I've been to Poland for 2 weeks. So
Poland. Okay.
Yeah, I've gone to Canada a lot. I live about a half hour from the Canadian border.
Yep.
So before 9/11, the Twin Tower attacks, you could freely cross the border with no passport. So I used to like regularly go party in Canada over the weekends, just.
Oh, here comes trouble.
What up?
What's up, Brockman?
Hello.
Oh man, I just had. Oh man, it's so awesome. I was just on a podcast.
Really?
Yeah. This guy reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I'd like to do a podcast on you." He said that like 3 months ago. No, not 3 months. Like right after the bomb, right? It felt like 3 months ago.
It's been a long time.
On Monday feels like 3 months ago.
But finally, actually, it was before I found.
Cool, Charlie.
Yeah, it was awesome though. He was like, I'd like to do a podcast on you, and let me just read a little bit about this.
Are you going to at least tell us which one it is so we can look out for an episode?
You can't look yet. I'll put it out on my community tab once he gives it to me.
Word.
I just had the freaking thing. Hold on.
Cool. Miss Charlie, I loved Hawaii. I spent a week on Oahu and a week on Maui many years ago.
All right,
I am definitely jealous of you guys talking about Hawaii because I am all about warm weather. I keep saying
listen, I got news for you. Nate. I got advice for you. Do not go to Hawaii.
What?
Don't go. Don't go to Hawaii.
Why?
Do you want to know why? Because you have to come back, and it's terrible when you come back, and it's November, and it's raining ice sideways at 50 million miles an hour, stinging the side of your face, and you literally have tears of loss and sorrow that you're not on Waikiki Beach.
Dude,
hey everybody, how you doing?
That's happened before when I've gone down to like the Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, like St. John and St. Thomas. When I came home, it was horrible. I'm like, I got to be back here.
There was an extra Virgin Island, but I went there.
Sure, man. What's going on, Brockton?
So
We're
let
gonna
me read this
we're
to
gonna
you
block Buddy
guys.
from the screen.
So
Clay.
So
I think it's getting cold. in here.
Clay, I just wanted to let is Clay in here? Yeah, Clay,
Clay
what's
just
up,
popped in.
man?
What's going on, Clay?
Yo, so I was just on a podcast. So check this out. I'll let you guys know once I find out whatever it is. I'll let you guys know. But anyways, he said, "My name is Jason. I'm the co-host of I'm not going to tell you yet. And actor so and so. I'm not going to tell you yet. He was
Come on,
on
Matt. I'm gonna let the dog in, guys.
yeah,
He's
No, let me take it here.
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
here, but
yeah. It's two guys. One is an actor, and he was in a whole bunch of movies. And then they actually did a podcast with Rob Lowe, Richard Lewis, Tim Blake Nelson, Terry Polo, Rick Allen, Def Leppard, Bobby Lee, and Michael C. Hall, to name a few. So
Michael
that
C. Hall
is
is
so
Dexter.
awesome. Yep. I mean, I'm just, man, I'm so happy, man. You know that they reached out to me and they were like, it was awesome. We had a great podcast.
Absolutely.
That is wicked cool. I can't wait to hear it.
Mm.
And hey, Clay, thanks for coming in and saying hello. I think I see the paperclip looking thing, and Clay's over at my channel. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Good to see you, and I hope Jenny's well.
All right. Yeah, T exactly. I'd been to Mexico as well, and didn't want to come home either. I have a feeling when we finally make a trip to Colombia, so she can show me where she's from, I probably won't want to come back from there either, because it's like the same temperature every single day, and I have this dream of literally retiring in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, and that's all I want to live in for the rest of my life. So I have a
I
feeling
have that same dream with you in shorts.
Oh,
That's why. T, you don't see them because you're on a different stream. I'm on Buddy's stream right now.
yeah,
Nate
you're on Buddy's
and
stream, but I can see through StreamYard, so I see both.
yeah, you can see through. We can see through StreamYard, but Nate is actually live right now, and Buddy is streaming it to his audience too.
Right.
Yes.
So, in Expression Outdoors, you doing the same thing?
No, I didn't even think of streaming to my audience, so you just mentioned it. Next time I jump up here, I'll do it so I can get all the time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
only like 20 minutes left, so.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, so quickly,
yeah.
I'll jump in on Tracy's question there. Actually, we met. I used to put on these potlucks and stuff like that, just to kind of create a community down here. And Carolina showed up to one. She showed up to one of them. And to be perfectly honest, I mean, this is probably TMI, but we're both divorced, so we were both married at the time. Nothing shady was going on, but you know, we had met each other a bunch of times through the potlucks, and when she realized she was single, I was single. We went to a movie one time, and
yeah, I have to invite him to a movie because
she had to invite me.
He didn't cut the signs that I was.
I'm horrible at picking up signs. God,
wow. What was the movie?
That's awesome.
It was a horrible movie too. What was it?
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't like a romantic movie for the first one to see.
Waters or something.
Yeah, Dark Water with the guy that plays Hulk.
And
Mark
Ruffalo. Oh wow, Mark Ruffalo. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a sad
Nate was
movie.
Crying in the movie.
I'm getting attacked here.
But no, he didn't invite me. Like, I have to ask him, like, hey, you would like to go to the movies? Because
I'm admittedly not good with picking up signs.
No.
Yeah, but apparently you're a very attractive man, because like she was all about it.
My self-deprecation would say otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know. It's. I think it's more than the looks, because it was just a vibe when we were going out and talking a lot, and just we have a lot of things in common.
Yeah.
That's cool that you kind of became friends and got to know each other before it was instantly like, you know, we can have a romance thing, you know.
100%.
I have a question.
What's up?
Oh, boy.
Who was shorter?
Me.
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay, hey, well, that's good.
Just
Appreciate you popping in, David.
Not
Thank
like
you.
a head over you.
And thank you too, Tracy. We appreciate it. You're also Latino, so he knows. Okay. John is. Where are you from, John? I know he speaks Spanish. I just guess I don't know where John's from.
I don't know if he speaks Spanish. He was in Portugal.
We'll probably get me in a lot of trouble. So
yeah, even her 12-year-old is taller than I am. So that just goes to tell you.
kind of same.
Yeah,
Hi.
John Pete lives in Portugal, so I don't know if he speaks
okay.
Spanish or if he doesn't. You know, most people in Europe are multilingual. Unlike here in the U.S., it's typical that you might only speak one language, whereas in most of Europe, people typically
Graham,
speak multiple languages.
Graham,
True
I
story.
appreciate you popping in, dude. We will catch you next week. Thank you. Thank you.
Take care.
Portugal, yes. Okay.
Good night. Magnets
What-
away.
So what's going on? So when is this thing going to get released, Brockton?
Not sure. He says he'll
timetable.
send me it when it's done. So he did have people asking questions and stuff. So he's like, hey, one of our viewers want to know about this, and another viewer wants to know about this, and just asking me questions about stuff, and it was cool.
That's awesome.
I named a few names, just because it was something that popped up, and we're talking, and I was like, yeah, we did this, and like he was asking about if anybody pulled any type of body or anything out of the river or whatever, and I told him about Jason, Motor City Magnificia, getting the dog and stuff, and then we're just talking and stuff, and he asked me how I got into it at first. Like, did I see any Magnificia out there? And I told him, yeah, I saw the Kinsler Bros. They actually made me think, okay, yeah, I can do that.
Who's the Kinsler Bros?
I think I hear that a YouTube channel. They have a YouTube
The
channel.
Kinsler Bros have a YouTube channel. It used to be Magnificent all the time, but they outfish their rivers, and for them to find any type of metal in anywhere, they're driving like 3 or 4 hours away, and they were in North Dakota.
Yeah.
So they're very good at restoring guns and stuff like that. So now their channel is solely all about restoring guns.
Restoration.
And oh my goodness, the restoration videos that Brandon does is truly amazing. So if anybody want to check them out, it's the Kinsler Bros. I think they got like 150,000 subscribers, or probably even more. Probably more.
Hey, Bucky, what's going on, buddy?
They're up there.
Okay.
Mad Mag, what's up, bro? They're getting tons of we're awesome, but they're in North Dakota, and it got much for them to find water. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean they were the OGs,
We're starting to kind of find that out a little bit down here. Me and my son, after we went to New Bedford today, we stopped in Harwich on the way to pick up my other son, and we didn't get much of anything. I mean, I must have thrown the magnet 30 times and maybe had 4 pulls that had something on it.
It all depends on where you go. I mean, if you toss 3 or 4 times and you're not getting anything, roll on, man. Go to the next spot.
That's exactly it.
Yep.
But it's a good thing, like you said. You're starting to clear those places out, and I guess that that's one of the biggest things for us all is getting this crap out of the water. So,
but like I told them, they asked me the same thing. They said one of our viewers wants to know, like, what are you gonna do when all the waterway doesn't have anything in it anymore, and you go there and there's nothing pulling up? I said, well, you can actually go with a different magnet and find tons of things. Like, for instance, you can go with a a one-sided magnet.
Yep.
You'll pull out a whole bunch of stuff, and then you go the next year or something with a 360. Forget about it. You're pulling up tons of things with the 360. But yeah, I mean, it's all about the coverage on the water. I mean, there's tons of stuff in the water, and nobody is going to stop throwing all this stuff in the water.
Right.
We have people that just love to throw things in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with metal detecting.
Right. It's
You
freezing.
go to a park, and that
Going.
park might be killed out after a while, but just
Right.
wait a season or two and go back to it. And it's just going to be
Absolutely.
you know.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's new stuff, and I don't think the ground is. I don't think dirt is like really just a solid thing. It's fluid, you know. It moves and it changes, and things rise up, things go down. Yeah.
What are we talking about here, buddy? Hey,
Yeah,
Squirrel, what's up, brother?
Yeah, I found golf balls in holes that I've dug. You know, like
Really?
6
Yeah.
inches down. Yeah.
Golf balls are
I was
metallic?
actually with Nate.
No,
I was
but
with
there was
Nate.
like a pull tab or something that
Okay.
I was hitting. So I
Oh,
dug
right.
it, and it happened to be by a golf ball, and it was, you know, just
There's
What's up,
Jen.
Jen?
oh,
Hey, Jen. Wayne, I was with Nate a couple of weeks ago. We went to this old closed down school, and I was
I saw
metal
the video.
detecting this. Yeah, I was metal detecting the volleyball court, and there was a piece of metal, and I was digging it. I pulled up a hard plastic bag, and the plastic bag was sealed. I opened it up. It had 2 little porcelain kitty cats, one little statuette of like 2 little blue kitty cats, and it said something England on the back. So it's ceramic. There was nothing metallic. There was nothing metal about it, but I found it metal detecting because it was right next to a piece of like whatever scrap metal.
well, you don't know what's
That's cool.
inside the porcelain. You know what I mean? They could have used grating or something to sculpt around. You know.
Well,
some
no,
kind of-
because I swept it afterwards. I pinpointed it was just ceramic, but
Right.
I found it and it was sealed in a plastic bag, so it's brand new looking. And I found it because it was next to something metal that I found metal detecting. I found the bag.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh
kitty.
yeah. I have that.
crazy.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that's how I found the golf ball. It was like a bottle cap or a pull tab or something. I was digging,
Right.
and it was like the ball was right down there. I found all kinds of stuff. I find golf balls like crazy when I metal detect. Just I don't even know how many golf balls I got. They just go in my golf bag. One of these days,
You mean
I'll
like
use
ground
You got
squirrel?
a use for 'em.
it.
Oh, shh, watch your mouth.
That at least you got a use for them. What's up? Oh,
Yeah.
Hi.
Carolina's
Golf
freezing.
ball seasons. But
Carolina's freezing. She's going in.
Yeah. Have a good night.
yep. See
Good
ya.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye. See you in a little bit.
Jen, thanks for coming in. So actually, yeah, we have 12 minutes till Shane comes out at 9 o'clock, but I think I'm going to call it a night myself. Buddy wants to go in the house. He might need water or food. He might have to go to the bathroom again. So I'm out
Oh,
of
there
here.
you go.
Good night,
All
buddy.
right, buddy. Appreciate you popping in, dude.
All right, guys. Wayne, good to see you. Nick, good to see
Likewise,
you.
buddy.
Rockton. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody. So I'm gonna end I gotta end my broadcast before I leave the studio. How do I do that?
There you go.
That's a good idea.
I think
How
you
the
just
heck do I do that? I don't know how to do things or anything.
On the bottom, it
but-
says leave studio. Click on the X.
leave
Yeah,
studio
but
and
what-
then you can click like end stream or something.
Okay. Well,
I did that once
he
too and
found
ended
it.
up running. I ended up running for like an extra 20 minutes of just black dead space because I couldn't figure out how to shut it off.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff happens.
So Wayne, with you taking some time off, are you somebody who gets like a lot of content? Do you have like a buffer of videos?
Well, I did. I actually was going to take this last weekend off.
Right.
This last week off and then go through, but I decided to put the last video through. And I do have some content but I'm just going to hold off to release it because it's not the best content yet, and I just wouldn't feel right releasing something that I don't feel is at my best.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I'm going to be like next weekend. I'm going to be going to Freedom Fest, so I'm sure I'll be able to find some stuff there. Because I'm going to be metal detecting. Hopefully, I'll find some stuff. I'll keep my fingers crossed. The following week, we've got a vacation home in northern Michigan. So the following week, I'm going to be going there for 4 or 5 days. So I'm going to spend a lot of time swinging up there too. So the next 2 trips should give me enough content to last me for a little while.
There you go.
Yes.
Dude,
Yes, Jan,
like
I do.
ACMR. ASMR, not ACMR.
I was like,
Where is Freedom Fest? Bucky's asking.
It is in Indiana
Okay.
at the Cottonwood Gold Camp.
I really hate to ask this question, but being so new to this community and stuff like that, I have no idea what Freedom Fest is. What is it?
Well, it's an event where there's like a lot of prospectors going there, a lot of metal detectors.
Okay.
A lot of people just in the treasure community are going to be there.
Okay.
So it's at a campground. It was I bought the tickets. Bought the tickets maybe a month or two back.
Right.
So it's where it's at in Indiana is only about a 5-hour drive for me. So it wasn't that bad of a drive.
So you're gonna drive then? Yeah, that's what we did when we went to DC recently. It was only like a 7.5-hour drive, and I knew when we were down there I was gonna want my car, so we just drove, and it actually ended up saving me a ton of money by driving. Because I only filled up after I filled up at home. I only had to get gas once, and that rest of the gas lasted me almost a whole entire week until we came home.
Yeah, what kind of car you got? That's good mileage.
A Honda CRV.
All right.
With the little eco button that you can hit when you're just going around town and stuff like that. It saves me a lot of money.
I was thinking about changing my vehicle. I want to get a truck, and I was looking at the little Ford Mavericks. I used to have. Actually, my sister used to have a 1976 Ford Maverick.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is not
nice
like.
cars.
It's not like that though. This
No.
is a truck.
Right.
This is a Ford Maverick truck.
Box. Yeah.
What's that?
The old Mavericks. I said the Mavericks. The old cars were just a little Econo car,
Oh,
But
well,
some of
the
them with,
old
V8s.
Maverick.
I've seen them with 302s in them.
The old Maverick was amazing. I loved her old Maverick. I mean, we drove it everywhere.
Yeah. My dad had one when I was a kid.
It was just so smooth, and like the power steering was like amazing. But this is a truck, and I've always wanted to get a truck. And I was looking at
appreciate
it. You. Brand new, you can buy one for $23,000.
Oh, only.
Really?
I'm like, are you serious? That's it?
74.
I mean,
that's not bad.
If
for
you're
new cars
looking
these
at
days.
if you're looking at Ford F-150 or something, you're looking at like $50,000 to $60,000 for that.
Yeah, maybe even more depending on the options.
Yeah. So right now I'm thinking, okay, well, I got soaked into my vehicle at 10% interest rate. And I'm paying $302 a month for it. Now I looked at what I would be paying at like 4 or 5%. I would be paying the same amount. And I'm thinking a brand new truck, 2024, and I would have something to do magnet fishing in. I'd be paying the same money. I mean, isn't that like a no-brainer?
Absolutely. I mean, the issue I have with the CRV, it's great on gas, but
hey, Park Rat,
it stinks as far as like driving magnet stuff around, especially if I drive an hour and a half away and I got to bring that stuff home. It just makes my car stink. And I was actually thinking, I found some people that have CRVs, but they have like a tow hitch. I don't have a tow hitch, but for like $200, I can get one put on. And then get one of those little expander things where I could just put like some buckets on the back.
Bro, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
I have one for you.
Do you?
Yes, I have a trailer. It used to be a U-Haul. I have it over. Yes, it's at my mother-in-law's house right now. So if you get a trailer hitch, you got a trailer.
Okay. Is it like a smaller, tiny one, right? You mean? Nothing gigantic.
It's like a 5x5.
Okay, perfect. That'd be awesome.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna cost me like. And you can take it to U-Haul, and they'll put an actual hitch on a car if you don't already have one. So I'm going to have them put the hitch on and wire it up.
Yeah. So what happened was, that trailer, it broke, like, the bar that goes straight across. It snapped on me in half. So 508 Magnet's father, Richard,
Right.
man, he welded like this nice steel beam right across. So now it's like, it's beefy, man. It's never gonna break. You're good to
that's a
go
good
with
idea,
that.
Bad Mag.
You're good to go with that, man.
Let's see, get Steven's input in here. I guess I didn't have to type it, but I can say it. But
Yeah, Dennis, that's definitely a good idea. Get rid of the V8. Yep.
Well, the 4.6 is a V8 too, but
But
the
it's
5.4, those
yeah.
Tritons, try changing the spark plugs in those bad boys.
I mean,
I'm not a car guy. I bring mine. I've tried doing some stuff from YouTube where I've replaced like a starter here or there, but anything that's more involved than that, I can't do it.
I love Chevy truck. I do love Chevy, but I didn't want to get a Ford. But this one seems like, I mean, I've read the reviews on these Ford Mavericks, and it's actually really a good truck, and not a lot of people have bad things to say about it.
Yeah, most trucks, like when you look at the high mileage vehicles, it's always on trucks. I mean, a lot of times the make is it's regardless of the make. Like back in I want to say like 20 years ago when they're looking at it, they did studies, and like on average, trucks get a lot more mileage than cars. They're just built better, it seems.
Up until a bunch of years ago, it definitely wasn't a Chevy, but I was really in a pinch to get a car, and I got this 96 Ford F-150 that was an extended cab. The thing was gigantic, and it had way more power than I needed, and my boys were little at the time, and they'd love it because as soon as I'd go around a corner, if I hit that gas too much, we'd end up sideways. And they thought it was the funniest thing in the world to go peeling out around corners,
Yeah.
But
see, Bucky said Mavericks are awesome. Get one, Brockton. I'm thinking about it, man. We got 2 minutes till Shane.
Yeah, we do.
So if you want to
talk about what's
going on.
Yeah, not got a whole bunch going on. Definitely have a video dropping. Actually, this is a good thing. I'm glad you said that. I'm not dropping my video on Friday this week. I'm actually going to drop it in the morning on Saturday with Brian and Chris. I am going to check out these Silver City Saturdays, and I'm going to drop a video in there at 8 a.m.
Definitely not, Dennis.
Don't get the base model. No. Plus, it's also my first metal detecting video. It's a super short one.
When are you dropping it?
Right after Wicked Digger on Saturday morning.
Beautiful.
It's going to go Brian, Chris, and then I'm going to close out the show because nice. I never know what my video is going to be, whether it's going to be 10 minutes or 35. So I can't commit to those guys and say, yes, I'm only going to do a 15-minute video. I can't do it. So anyways, I appreciate everybody coming in. This was an awesome chat. I love having extra people up on the panel here. You guys are more than welcome to come by anytime.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, and now that I got this stream thing too, we can all share it out, so everybody gets to watch time for it. Yeah, cool. Appreciate you all popping in. Wayne, great to see you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Guys,
Sean,
thank you so much for hanging out with us. We love you all. We'll see you over at Shane. Somebody drop the link before we go.
Yeah, I can't do that real quick. Let's see if I can grab it real quick. Ohio River history. That's where we're going, guys.
Yep.
Let's see. Come on.
They can do
Ohio.
We got peeps in here. They'll do it.
We got some fast people.
Yeah, we got some fast people.
Here we go. Share. Copy link.
There it is. Expressions did it.
Wayne's a little bit faster than I am.
See?
Appreciate that, man. Awesome, Steven. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Thanks, T. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, everybody. Jody, Bucky. Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
See ya.